Hello. It's me, Dyfed. And it is November 13th, Sunday, 2022. And today, I'm going to be working through something that's a little bit different. It's kind of unique in terms of marathon scenarios. Hold on a sec. This blanket on my chair is not cooperating. Okay, there we go. Today we're gonna play Excalibur, Morgana's Revenge. It's a marathon mod that had quite a long history. Originally done for Marathon 1, was updated and re-released for Marathon 2, and Marathon Infinity, and Aleph 1, so it's been around a while. It does a lot of interesting little tricks to make things work. That's weird. There's lots of interesting little tricks to make things work. As a result, it's kind of a pain to get to running, but we'll it's a little weird. My my headset just turned off for a minute. Oh well. I'll keep an eye on the audio in the stream, and we can see if things break horribly. All right, come on. Why aren't you... Huh. I just had this... Okay, there we go. Don't know why it wasn't showing the menu, but might have something to do with the fact that my NVIDIA overlay is on. Oh well. It's working now. Okay, so... So firstly, it's like all new textures. This is kind of like this little prologue. But, you are asleep, resting in stasis after a long and hard-fought battle with the Diablo pirates. Remember, we fought the four who were the pirates in the previous, in Devil in a Blue Dress. I am Surdwin, the Dream Stasis Artificial Intelligence. The sleep chamber has been programmed to prepare you for your next journey. I will be providing you with some important background information. The door on the left is unlocked now. Please proceed. And you know, they kind of borrow heavily from like Star Trek because kind of like a holodeck thing. Okay, we can you know, this is just like a little theater kind of level that kind of a neat tech thing that they did. This is terminal. Legends tell us of a time of chivalry and knighthood, a time when King Arthur ruled the land with wisdom and compassion, and the Knights of the Round Table protected the kingdom from the evil dwelling in all the dark corners of the universe. The king lived in the heights of the great castle of Camelot, in the city of Avalon. With the magic and power of Excalibur, the wisdom of his sorcerer friend Merlin, and the goodness of his own heart, Arthur and all his people enjoyed years of peace and prosperity. Yeah. Since the time of Pendragon, the British monarchs had been sacred kings, ruling by spirit as well as by sword. Arthur, as a descendant of Pendragon, was the living link between his people and their land. Legend also tells us of Arthur's evil half-sister Morgana. Morgana, a self-taught sorceress, was eventually banished from Camelot due to the perverse and wicked experiments she performed on the local townspeople. Controlling many knights and archers with her magic, Morgana built up an army of her own. With her new minions, she erected a castle fortress in the depths of the dark forest. As the legend goes, Morgana seduced the sorcerer Merlin and learned his secrets, including the power of charm of making. With this magic, Morgana then took on the guise of Guinevere, Arthur's wife, and seduced Arthur. From this union, she bore a son, Mordred, who she vowed would rise up one day to become king. Although the era of Camelot was long before your time, it is intricately tied to your reality in ways you have yet to discover. And also, I think they just wanted to make a medieval mod for Marathon. The Diablo pirate raids of 2270, which laid waste to several outposts in your quadrant, were instigated by an evil force from this very past. A few years after Morgana was banished from Camelot, reports of strange happenings came in from people throughout the land. Goats and sheep were disappearing without a trace. Children would return home with strange markings engraved upon their flesh, none of them having any recollection of how the markings got there. By order of the king, scouts went on special alert. Kieran, a ranger of the Enchanted Forest and one of Arthur's most skilled archers, was a scout stationed near the edge of Lake Gallion. One night in her sleep, she dreamt of the Lady of the Lake. The dream, however, turned into a nightmare when the lady's face became distorted, mutating into another form, Morgana. The nightmare woke her, and as she rose, she could hear a thunderous roar coming from the other side of the lake. Not knowing what it was, she had a strong sense of foreboding. Something terrible was going to happen. The sorceress Morgana, after concealing herself for years in the dark forest, had come out of hiding. With her master wizard Mauvert and her son Mordred at her side, she led a force so powerful that whole towns were destroyed in a single day. Her attacks were executed with such speed that many never awoke from their sleep to witness the blood and mayhem. Her timing was perfect. Arthur was disabled with a mysterious illness, and many of his best knights were far away in search of the Holy Grail. Morgana's magic dried up streams, turned lakes into lava pools, and withered crops to dust. At the climax of the bloodshed, Morgana and Mauvert overtook and fortified the Man-and-Hom stronghold near the base of the mountain which Camelot stood. Arthur sent scores of knights, archers, and sorcerers to fight against Morgana and her black magic, but it was hopeless. The scene at Man-and-Hom was the worst massacre in Camelot's history. The only one to escape alive was the ranger Kieran. Take a glimpse through the time portal windows and witness the horrible massacre firsthand. When you have had enough, return to the Mystic Eye for further instructions. Yep, that's a massacre. Oh, come back here and read. Kieran returned to Camelot and told Arthur of the massacre and the impending attack on Camelot itself. Realizing the impossibility of fighting off this attack, Arthur organized an escape with those remaining in the castle. Kieran returned to the Enchanted Forest to help those who were still free of Morgana's clutches. Noticeably absent from the scene was Merlin. In fact, he had not been seen for 2 months. After Morgana besieged Camelot, she began a diabolical new undertaking, one that reached beyond the boundaries of her new kingdom, beyond the boundaries of her world, and beyond the boundaries of time. In due time, you will learn how this snapshot of Arthurian legend is connected to your next assignment. I bid you farewell for now, but we will meet again. It is time for you to awaken from stasis. Wake up. Wake up. Mission. And here we go. Oh. The biggest thing that was annoying to get to work is that saving your game would break the music. If you just use the basic Aleph 1 executable. Okay, Chronos Secure System Security Terminal. Chronos Security System. Dex 1 through 7, Level 1 Security Check. Chronos Bridge, Secure. Dex 1 through 3, Secure. Dex 4 through 7, Breach Detected. Holodeck 1, Breach Detected. Holodeck 2 and 3, Safety Failure. Shuttle Bay, Pod Bay 1, 2, Breach Detected. Transporter A, no reading. Transporter B, Secure. Weapons Room, Secure. Sick Bay, Secure. Engineering, Secure. Red Alert. Security breach detected on decks 4 through 7, and the Shuttle Bay and Pod Bays 1 and 2. Starship Kronos Communications Terminal. Incoming message from Merlin. Welcome to the Starship Kronos. You were brought onto this starship to prepare for a critical mission. The captain has been detained on the bridge and has given me instructions to prepare you for the perils which await you. Your preparation consists of holodeck programs designed to acquaint you with the terrain and insurgents that awaits you in the tasks ahead. Before I reveal your mission, it is the history behind your mission that is of greater importance. What I'm about to tell you breaks all protocol, and is certain to challenge your understanding of computer intelligence. Until now, I've been known as Merlin, a KIA module, Kronos Artificial Intelligence. You are about to learn differently. Century goes, in a land of mysticism and sorcery, in a time of knights and castles, I once walked the earth as Merlin the Sorcerer. In Camelot, during the reign of King Arthur, I served as the king's guide and friend. The temptress Morgana, half-sister to the king, befriended me during this period, and with my help soon mastered the art of sorcery herself. Distracted by other events, I allowed myself to be fooled into sharing my most powerful spell with Morgana, the Charm of Making. It was not long after when I learned the consequences of my mistake. Deep in the caves of Camelot, Morgana betrayed me and used the charm to imprison my body in ice for all eternity. Without my magic to protect King Arthur from Morgana's evil ambitions, I was left in an eternal state of fear and anxiety for the perils that awaited the kingdom. While the body of my magic powers were frozen, my spirit was able to transcend the caves to witness the events to come. Morgana wasted little time making her powers known to Arthur, and demanded that he relinquish his kingship and appoint her young son Mordred as king. Of course, Arthur refused to give in to her threats, and instead banished her from the land. Surprisingly, Morgana made no attempt to use her magic, and left the kingdom with her son. A few years later, Morgana returned with a vengeance. With her now grown son, her master sorcerer Merver, and a horde of black knights, Morgana annihilated all that stood in her way. During this massacre, an unusual storm struck Camelot. Intense lightning glowed throughout the kingdom as a strong electrical pulse ripped through the land. The storm, in your terms, was an unstable rip in the space-time continuum, most likely triggered by the rip in the soul of humanity caused by Morgana's unholy uprising. Yeesh. This is some fan fiction bullshit. The pulse penetrated the ice which imprisoned me, transforming dendritic electromagnetic potentials into a consciousness of pure energy, channeling my energy into the nucleus of the storm. As the storm subsided and the rift in the space-time continuum closed up, I found myself hundreds of years in the future. I was not of the flesh, yet I was more than a spirit. I was in a... Why can't you just say Merlin the AI is Merlin the Wizard and just leave it at that? It is in this state that I guided you during your battles with the Diablo pirates, and it is from here that I will continue to guide you on your new journey. You are currently located... Okay, this is okay. You are currently located in the sickbay of the United Planets Federation Starship Kronos. Directly across from you are hangars 1 and 2, currently housing experimental time pods. Kronos is currently undergoing a full systems overhaul. The only unlocked transporter room is Transporter Room B. Although off-board teleportation is disabled, you can use it to teleport to various locations within the ship. Make your way to holodecks 2 and 3 and learn what you can. The computer terminals outside the holodeck doors will provide further instructions. Upon completion of your training, take the turbo lift down the future pod storage hangars. There's a time pod currently being charged up for activation. From there, I will brief you on the Kronos time pod experiments and your next task. Because the ship is currently undergoing an overhaul, many doors are inoperable. There may be engineering personnel in your area who have manual override access to some parts of the ship. Yeesh.
Where'd everybody go? Where'd everybody go?
Ah, a card. Some nicer weapons in there that we, of course, can't access. Incoming message from Merlin. Good, you got some help from the engineering crew. This is only a small splash of ammunition, but it will have to do. The arsenal in the weapons rooms across the hall is currently inaccessible due to a security alert. You are lucky to find one of the engineering crew still aboard. They have all been ordered to leave Kronos in an emergency evacuation. Assault troopers from Morgana's Empire have infiltrated the security system and are now attempting to board the ship. Do not be concerned, however, because your task is much more important than saving the ship. There are reinforcements on the way to regain control of Kronos. Your concern is to complete your training and to begin your journey. So let's go down here. And those are enemies. You find out later that they're like automatons, basically. You know, robots. Teleportation off the ship is not currently possible from the transporter room. It is functional, however, for onboard teleportation. Reports are coming in from all over this quadrant that Morgana's attack forces are on the move. Several outposts have already been destroyed. One of the teleporter paths will transport you across the hall to Transporter Room A. The door to the Transporter Room A is currently locked, so the only means of exploring the room is by use of the onboard teleporters. Of the other transporter pods, one will take you back to the sickbay, and the other will take you to Hangar Number 2. Until the system's overhaul is completed, the only means of teleporting you off the ship is from a time pod in the recharging bay of Hangar 2. Alright. And we are in engineering. See, it's oh. The minigun doesn't have a grenade launcher like the assault rifle in Marathon 2 or the base Marathon games. But it does have a secondary fire that allows it to basically act like a shotgun. Alright, nothing in there. Alright, let's Holodeck 2 has been programmed for the Jurassic period. This program provides an environment similar to the one in which your adventure is to begin. Your task is to explore the area and locate the escape pod. This is just an exercise. The holodeck escape pod does not support teleportation. You must locate the holodeck exit after activating the escape pod. Holodeck malfunction, core processing failure, auxiliary processing malfunction, force field safety system failure, radiation dampening system failure, neurochemical synthesis system malfunction. So there's one holodeck. Holodeck 3 has been programmed for the Camelot period. This program provides an environment similar to the one in which you'll be spending much of your time. I have set this program up as an exercise. Your task is to explore the area, familiarizing yourself with the terrain as much as possible. This is vital to your training. There appear to be some bugs in the holodeck programming which allow harm to come to human participants. As a safety precaution, a super shield power-up has been located within the program for your protection. Holodeck alert. Holodeck 3 has been experiencing technical problems with the safety control code. Until further diagnostics are performed, it is uncertain whether it is safe to enter. I guess we're gonna just use it anyway. See what's in here. Oh, that's just... that's just another way to get to engineering. Okay. Well, I guess we'll, I'm gonna heal up first. Since, it did say something about, I'll do Jurassic first. Oh. Welcome to the Jurassic holodeck program. Okay, we don't want to fall down there. Now, if you can believe it, dinosaurs do significant damage in melee attacks. Oh, what's down here? Oh, there's a piranha in here. There we go. There's the helic exit. Okay, things are not looking good here. We'll charge up. Save? Back to Camelot. Holodeck 3, Camelot. And we'll hit the switch. And I think we get a... Don't be a fool. If you follow the instruction of that old goat Merlin, you end up just as he did, him and his self-righteous ideas about saving the galaxy. It's senseless. This galaxy needs saving, but not from me. It needs to be saved from all the stupidity and weaknesses infecting our species. With my strength and power, we will conquer the weak and the strong will prosper. Join me now while you have the chance, for if you partake in Merlin's plans, you will surely perish. Yeah, that's Morgana. And... a lot of arrows. Fortunately, you can't grenade jump as well as you used to in Marathon 2 or Marathon 1 because you have no grenade to actually give you an explosion to launch yourself up. You've already completed the Camelot exercise holodeck. Visit the communications room across the hall and access the last log entry made by Captain Wheaton. Those are enemies. Our passenger is recovering well. Sickbay reports that all vital signs are returning to normal. Admiral Schmiel will be pleased with this information. The Admiral has made it very clear that our new passenger is to be made a priority while aboard the Kronos. Taking on our new passenger has proven to be a slight distraction from our exploration and continued experimentation experimentation with time travel. I must admit, however, to being quite impressed with the accomplishments of Schmiel's hero. This space marine has sparked renewed energy in my crew, and has demonstrated a remarkably high Galaxian spirit. Countless tales of terrifying yet heroic adventures are told and retold. Sometimes I find myself so intensely caught up in these tales that I almost forget what we are doing here. Yet there is something that our visitor knows that casts a shadow of great uncertainty over these stories, as if the worst is yet to come. We received several reports of attacks on starships throughout our quadrant this morning. The ships are stronger than the pirate ships of Diablo. Kronos is ill-equipped to handle an attack of the magnitude being reported, and I feel for her and her crew. I contacted the battlecruiser Davenport and the Explorer Brazil in efforts to obtain escort. We attempted to plot a course to lead us away from the fighting, but our attempts have failed. One of our remote sensors has reported that an enemy ship will soon intercept our course before any help may reach us. I am preparing escape plans now. Should the ship's capture become imminent, I will be left with no choice but to activate the self-destruct sequence. Kronos technology cannot fall into hands of our enemies. And the fighting here are those bikes shooting at something. All hands alert. An enemy ship has just uncloaked off the aft end of the ship. Cargo bays 1 and 2 are under heavy attack. All crew are requested to evacuate the ship immediately. Defense systems are down. Off-board teleportation is disabled on all transporter pads. Proceed immediately to the future pod recharging bay. A functioning pod located there is currently the only means of leaving the ship. No. Ah, look, things have changed. Invasion. Casualties. Oh, time to leave. We can save our game. Kronos is currently under condition red and under full attack. Unknown forces have boarded the ship, killing anyone in their path. The captain and what's remaining of his crew have escaped on emergency shuttle pods. It is no longer safe to train on this ship, so ready or not, it is time to embark on your journey. You are currently located in the time pod recharging bay. The time pods are experimental, using technology obtained from time travelers visiting us from the future. These time pods are commonly referred to as future pods. Adjacent to you are 2 large storage bays for the future pods. Become familiar with the look of these pods because they are going to be vital to you on your expedition. After Morgana overtook Camelot, she returned to her fortress in the Dark Forest. What happened to Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table is unknown at this time. Defying the laws of logic and science, Morgana continued to build her forces of evil, using a perverse combination of sorcery and science. She then mysteriously disappeared from her fortress without a trace. Rumor has it that Morgana discovered a combination of spells that enabled her to break through the space-time continuum. Only capable of sending herself, Morgana started on her journey of time-traveling adventures. Her first exploration, as you may have guessed by now, was into the future. She discovered the existence of many alien worlds and explored each for potential allies. Using her unmatched talent for luring the darkness out of all living creatures, she quickly gathered forces and masterminded what you know as the Diablo pirate raids. Your part in thwarting the Diablo pirate forces was significant, yet the pirates were a mere experiment for Morgana. Vital resource in breaking the space-time continuum is a rare mineral known as actinium crystals. Future pods use a synthetic form. Fortunately, Morgana does not have access to synthetic actinium nor the advanced circuitry. The last report on Morgana's whereabouts were deciphered from the journal of a Diablo scientist. It no longer appears that Diablo High Command is running the operations here. A strange alien who calls herself Morgana has been working long hours to explore the principles behind actinium. Dr. Chris responded sarcastically to Morgana's demand and told her that if she was so fond of actinium, she should return to Earth a few million years in the past. Most of us died. Yeah. It's believed that Morgana has traveled back in time to retrieve natural actinium resources. Yeah. Prepare to travel 200 million years into the past. Morgana is searching for rare actinium crystals that in theory existed during the Jurassic period. You must prevent her from obtaining these crystals. There are several future pods dispersed throughout the Jurassic time period, the theory being that the more pods that are available, the higher probability of a successful transport. The future pods will provide you with teleportation, communication, and a few other modern functions. For the most part, however, you will need to adjust to an untamed, prehistoric environment. Good luck. Jurassic. Oh yeah. That's Morgana. Your temporal conversion signal was intercepted during transmission from Kronos, and Morgana tracked the signal to your initial destination. I'm going to attempt to teleport you to a remote site on the planet in order to avoid further confrontation. Believe me, you are not... Okay, we need to go. That was close. You have escaped Morgana for the time being, but the future pod you just arrived from has been completely destroyed. Sensor readings show that we are in an extremely unstable area, and this pod has already undergone severe damage. Try to stay in contact with you, but for the most part you are on your own. Attempt to locate pod number 41, which contains... Communications are breaking up. Go to 41 now, and I will transport you to a safer location. Now... Oh yeah, you can eat bananas. Oh, and there's little creepy crawlies. So the spear is like one of the few weapons you can just get continual ammo for in the Jurassic. And really, it's that you have rocks that you can throw with the spear. Oh, that's, Okay, let's not go that way. Can't go that way. So we gotta go downstream. Oh yeah, and the name of the level is, Curse. Mainly cursing, you know? Because you start out with Morgana right there. Okay, that's too tall to go in, so we'll just run down. Alright, we'll, Yes, it's a jumping puzzle. Oh. Come on, come on, come on, up. Oh, I'm dead. Alright. We can skip all that at least. Let's try not to die this time. Oh, that's labeled. This is labeled as a raptor nest on the map. And each one of these drops rocks. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. So about 10 seconds. But I think we made it over the... Oh. This pod's not doing too well, but we can save our game and we can read. The pods are not handling this environment as well as I had hoped. Although this pod has been torn by the chasm behind you, the shield retarder across the lava is fully functional. Press escape if you wish to explore this area further, or read on if you prefer to transport now. Let's actually see what's here. Well, I'm not sure that there's a good way to get there. Unless, I actually have an idea. I'll backtrack a little bit, see if I can get to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, there's there's probably a way to... I guess we could just do that. That works too. Oh gosh. Okay, so I think that's it. We can leave. Save. As you know, Morgana is searching for the rare green crystal called actinium. These crystals were scarce during the time of Camelot and nearly impossible to find during your time period. Actinium have special powers which were sometimes used by sorcerers for distorting light and visual reality. Morgana has discovered that the crystals possess far more power than known by man. It is unclear exactly how she intends to use this power, but make no mistake, she is sure to use it for evil. I will now teleport you back near the location where you started your Jurassic journey. There is a cavern there which contains a magnificent cluster of actinium crystals. You must locate these crystals before Morgana does, and destroy the passageway which leads to them. This is, river runs through it. Oh yeah, there's cavemen here. Lots of cavemen. Yeah, that chomp took about a full level of Oh, and these are the faster velociraptors. Ah, there's the crystals. Very, Perfect Dark-esque music. Oh. There is a cave behind this waterfall. Oh, the spitter was... So, I didn't realize it, but that's a poison effect, which is a neat thing. Because nothing Nothing in the base marathon game does poison. Okay, so let's nice. And Morgana has become highly upset upon discovering the future pods. After destroying the first pod, she's attempting to track down the others. The good news is that she is temporarily distracted from her search for actinium crystals. The bad news is that her new focus is hunting you down. This is your opportunity to locate the actinium crystals and eliminate all access to them. I have stationed 2 pods in this area. This one and pod 138, which is located southeast of here. Both pods have been equipped with high-frequency particle beam emitters. When both emitters are activated, the 2 particle beams will intersect and establish a high-intensity energy beam. The beam will penetrate the planet's surface, create a cave-in, and effectively block passage to the crystals. The emitter in this pod is the primary subatomic particle and must be activated first. The emitter in the other pod sends the anti-subatomic particle beam. Tertiary switch can then be used to direct the energy transfer to the location of the actinium crystals. It is vital that the particle beam in this pod be activated first, so I've locked the hatch on the second pod until the primary beam has been activated. After activating the switch, locate the other pod. I must also warn you that the waters in this area are infested with carnivorous Jurassic fish. They seem to be a prehistoric ancestor to the piranha, but only these fish are quicker and much more deadly. They strike before you have a chance to react. Try to avoid the water in this area. In the Marathon 1 version, I think the water was just like... I'm not even sure there was like an enemy. In like the Marathon Infinity version and Aleph 1 version, which this is basically... there's actually little piranhas in the water, but I'm not sure. They have really finicky hitboxes. So... Okay, this is open now. MMG. And save. The crystals in this cavern are rare actinium crystals flourishing in a geologically unstable area. Their exquisite glow is unmatched by any other element known to man. Switching the spot activates the secondary emitter. Yeah, you'd already told us that. Once the diagonal intersects with a tertiary switch is located near the crystals outside this pod that will release that charge. Activate the third switch, there's no turning back. Upon successfully activating the energy beam, inspect the cavern to ensure there are no obtainable crystals. There, so... It's time for a cave-in. Ouch. That's unfortunate. And stupid of me. Oh, there's expedition. Bananas. Oh, he's nuts. Yeah, they can go a little berserk. Got plenty of rock piles. So I should stick to the... Oh, get out of the way, guys. Save. It was not safe to teleport you back to Kronos. The security crisis there has taken a turn for the worse. The aft end of the ship has been completely overrun with Morgana's assault troopers. The situation there is highly unstable, so it would be better to wait for backup. To make matters worse, Morgana has discovered a second source of actinium crystals somewhere on the planet. Sensors have not yet detected the location of these crystals. Once I locate the crystals, I will transport you there. The volcanic action in this area is creating the teleportation interference, preventing me from transporting you from this location. You must locate a pod on higher ground to allow teleportation. This is the pod you need to reach. The pod is currently blocked by a river of lava from a nearby volcano. There is an unstable cliff that could cause a landslide, thus diverting the lava flow and enabling you to make your way to the time pod. In order to get to this cliff, you'll need to travel through the inside of a nearby volcano. Reach the future pod in the volcano for further instructions. Yeah, there's a lot of lava bullshit in the Jurassic period levels. Oh gosh, get out of the way! Generally, like, if you get... So the rocks are, like, almost more like a shotgun chuck than, like actually throwing individual rocks. Generally, you can, if you get a good throw, a good angle with the rocks, you can, like, take out a raptor in, like, 2 spears and, there we go. Yeah, doing this all on keyboard was awful. Like... Incoming message from Merlin. You need to traverse the heart of this volcano in order to get to the final future pod. The switch in this pod will activate the Earth chip that will allow you to access through the volcano. Once you reach the rocks cliff, stand near the edge to break loose the Earth. Use your spear, jump up and down, do anything you can to trigger the landslide. Once enough rocks have fallen to divert the lava flow, continue your climb to reach the final future pod. Unfortunately, the lava is not the only obstacle in your way. There's currently a swarm of beasts on the other side of the volcano. Once you cross the lava, you will be on your own against these Jurassic creatures. Allow me to acquaint you with the neighborhood. There are several varieties of the Velociraptor present in this land. Each raptor is a cunning, quick, and extremely deadly hunter. The larger the raptor, the greater the speed. I don't think it works that way, but okay. Smaller species. The female seems to have strengths that the male lacks. With the larger species, the female raptor is quicker and more agile. The small female is capable of spitting out poisonous viscid substance. Dimorphodon... Completely eluding the Jurassic studies of your time are the Grogs, so named because of the sound they make. They appear to be very strong. Using only bone and rock, the Grogs have survived at beasts 10 times their size. I'm attempting to learn more about them. Oh god. Oh shoot. Oh, I didn't hit that switch. Hopefully it does something good. And not bad. I guess this is the volcano. So, let's, but we can just ignore everything. And here is the, oh gosh, oh gosh. Of course I fell in the lava. But we can just run past everything. Except these guys can climb. Oh. Ah, shit. Shit. I have plenty of pistol shots, so I can... Yeah, so that volcanic kind of shifting is not a normal thing in the Marathon engine. Oh yeah, the name of the level is Unstable Terrain. So, I think we just drop down here. Phew. There's a banana there. Banana. Each one of those increases my toxin resistance, apparently. At least that's what it says. The land is in violent chaos as the Earth is still taking form. What may appear as extreme disarray to you is actually a well-balanced environment on course to a matured world of peace and harmony. Morgana is attempting to use all of her powers to change that, but that is to be expected. You are an integral part of the balance. You must do everything you can to stop Morgana. There is no room for failure. Never underestimate Morgana's cunning. Even now she found a second source of actinium crystals. On the cold side of the planet, located deep beneath the Earth's surface, are crystalline caverns where a few actinium crystals remain exposed for the taking. Morgana has already teleported herself down there. I have looked down coordinates to a pod in that region. Once you are in the region, I should be able to establish some pods in the caverns below the surface. You must be speedy in your hunt as the caverns are unstable and the beasts are running in large packs. Save. This side of the planet does not receive a lot of sunlight, but the cold does not appear to bother our Jurassic friends. Even in the ice tundras of this dark region, the hungry beasts are on the prowl. Be especially wary of the Dimorphodon nests on the high cliffs. My sensors indicate a nesting area nearby. There's a cave opening in the area that leads to an underground cavern. Locate that opening and explore the caverns below. I've activated a number of pods in the caverns to help you along the way. There's no time to waste, as Morgana's presence has been detected. You must stop Morgana from reaching the actinium. So I'm going to save, and then I am going to... step AFK just a second. Oh, I should probably turn off my mic. Hello. Hello. I'm back. And I think this level has fog. And it's icy. I really would like to not use my future. Oh well. Okay. That's easy peasy. That's a lot of guys. I have no rocks. Literally no rocks. Any rocks? Any rocks? Any rocks in here? I'm actually honestly surprised by how large this group of enemies is. I'm mostly sidestepping and just moving backwards. And they're all down. Okay, so now where to go? Unfortunately, the makers behind this scenario really like the whole polygon triggered effect, where like if you step in a thing, it will like trigger like an opening or something. Let's go down here. That's weird. That's a weird effect. You have no time to waste. Morgana is closing in on the crystals, which are located north of your current position. Watching the rock next to the crystals is another future pod contains a single high-energy particle beam emitter. This emitter will create a small cave-in which will bury the crystals. Crystals, as well as the future pod, may be unreachable at the moment due to the recent shifting of the Earth. Your task is to find a way to reach the crystals and activate the emitter shift. Granite known as Earth nerves. I have calculate. Okay, so basically each nerve can be triggered by pushing on a nerve rock. Yeah, okay, we're just trying to come up with how we can explain switches. Okay, where's the other? So we have some exploration ahead of us. Actually, the music is like also a little bit doomish. Like the more like, you know. One interesting thing I've noted is that, oh look, it's a big boy. We got ourselves a big boy. Oh, shoot. He could reach me there. Oh well. Oh, is this before I? Oh. Okay, I proved I could do it with the spear, so I'm just gonna use. I'm just gonna... There we go. Now I'm gonna save, because I don't want to have to do that again. But I'm also going to pour myself some beer. And we're going to drop down here. I'm curious how they do that, because it's like a seamless transition to a different... Yeah, so one thing I've noticed is that picking up every one of those vials seems to increase toxin resistance. I'm just going to run by the big boys. I'm gonna save. Okay, we got a charger and a save beacon in that pod. I changed my mind. I'm gonna kill him. We're gonna save again. I can't see anything now. Oh, there's big boy down there. Another big boy. Okay, that close behind us. That's not good. But it's... Switch. It's one of those earth nerves. A lot of rocks. Might as well use them. Okay. Let me up. Gonna save my game again. Okay, so... let's go down here. Take these guys out. Oh look, another switch. Oh, I could have just walked across that. All right. Rip. Got some grogs. Oh, I fell for the trap. This is When It Rains, It Pours. I've been doing a terrible job of saying what the level name is. Oh, I should double back and not die to its poisons. Okay. I am curious what's okay, he's not going crazy, so that's good. Alright, so that's where the crushy thing is. Let's just run for it. Did we get stuck? Oh no, it's just an elevator. Yikes. 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 Oh, get away from me, buddy. We're just gonna drop down here. There's another one down here, but this time I'm not going to stand on the edge and Okay, so that's... And we got him. That's tar. We don't want to fall in that. That was bad. Let's run like heck because I don't want to get crushed. Jeez, I have no health. Okay, save the game and recharge. Jesus. I recall that this stretch of the level being extremely annoying, but incoming message from Merlin. Things have been very quiet on Kronos. It may be safe to send you back for ammunition and more training, but I need to investigate this further. I've not yet received any response from the reinforcements. Your task at hand is to get to the crystals as fast as you can. Morgana has discovered the general area of the crystals, but I'm uncertain whether she has pinpointed their exact location yet. Oh yeah, and those are enemies like behind like in like little cubbies it's to simulate like a rock slide kind of thing going on, which means you need to keep moving, or else you'll get hit with rocks. I want to go save first. All right, let's bury this other batch of crystals. Oh, I should save. It appears that Morgana has already taken some of the actinium crystals. With these crystals, Morgana's powers are immeasurable. You have, however, deterred her from searching for more crystals. Sensors indicate that she has left this time period. With the limited supply she retrieved from these caverns, it might still be possible to stop her. If you do not find her soon, it will be too late. Reports received from Kronos are unclear. Communications with the ship are currently cut off. I am delaying your return to Kronos until I can confirm that the ship is secure. In the meantime, we will attempt to communicate with the Grogs. I have almost completed establishing their dialect in the Universal Translator. They may have been in contact with Morgana, so they may have information to share with us. Until I complete the translator upgrade, you should rest. I am activating the pod sleep chamber now. The switch behind you opens the chamber. The chamber monitors your heart rate and provides adequate protection and comfort for a restful sleep. Enter the chamber and sleep. Dream of victory. Only when you can envision it can it become a reality. Yeah, sleep chamber. Sir Edwin's dream. Wait, we have a crossbow. some like Final Fantasies 1990s era music. Way to switch and save. As I recall, these levels are extremely obtuse and not clear on what you're supposed to be doing. Salutations. My name is Ceridwen. I am here to help you see the pattern in what you must do, to correct the flow of time, to set things right, to help you understand the symbols and spells that can help you make the corrections. And you are here to sleep, and to dream the dreams of magic and learn the wisdom I will teach you. This realm is located in some magic field of mists, much like my earthly home of Avalon. It is hidden to all those who have not learned the secret. However, this creature seems to need physical form of energy to keep the illusion in place. It bids you to go here and break some windows. Once you have the machine running, return here and we will continue your lessons. The creature also suggests you might like to do some fishing. Okay, so we need to break circuits, I guess. Merlin Sushi Bar. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, so the Aleph 1 version, I didn't realize this because I've never gotten it to work with everything. Actually has music that plays in different music in different areas. Okay, light blue archers are friendly. Those ones are not. Okay, this is the thing. We broke a window. Are there other windows we need to break? Let's hit all the switches. Okay, we got our minigun back. We have a 2x shield pickup. Some minigun ammo. Weird. Is that going to be a secret door at some point? There's a lot of little things in this scenario that, like... I have known the Merlin of Britain since the beginning of time. Deep within the waters lies the ruins of a city from your future. Look upon it, for this is what will be if you do not stop Morgana. Within the caves of darkness you will find a message. Seek it. And you must hurry before Morgana's troops find a way onto this plane. So waters, caves. There's some ammo there now. But it's not letting me pick it up. I'm not sure if it's because it's full or because it's just a glitch. Let's do this little thingy. Drop down. Oh, it's a wizard. We'll save. Cannot open the lock? Satisfy your appetite for sushi. That is the key. Many have been to this ballroom to dance the dance of life, to dance the dance of death. What's this? There is another presence here, one that should not be, one that, no, it cannot be. The Bestia. I catch the wind and the wise one speaks to me across time and space. And Merlin is there by my side, his eyes burning. Do you know him? Merlin asks. Yes, I reply. Together we have had many adventures. What kind of magician is he? Very much like you. He lives in the computers too. How do I get out of here? I ask my guide. You must wake up, Merlin replies. And here is the city. The city. And here's the caves. I guess that's the message. Okay, now this is where it gets a little annoying, because it's like, huh, where do I go? It's like, I don't know. Okay, so that's opening up. Nothing there. Nope, not the way out. Kind of a little confused about where to go next. Let's see, Merlin tells us we have to wake up. Oh. Oh, I haven't been here. Merlin, is that you? I'm trying to contact the Merlin of Britain. Creature, how do I use this thing? Merlin, it is I, Sir Edwin. I fear greatly for the fate of this universe. Our hero is not ready for this fight. It's not courage that is lacking, but I fear he will give up and leave the earthly plane before the job is done. Yeah, these fears are understandable, my dear Sir Edwin. Do not be... Remember when you came face to face with the beast? It was courage and the power of truth which pulled you through. It is when all seems lost that the true nature of a being makes its appearance. With potion, with wisdom, with all that we have to share, we must share. This is more than a dream, Sir Edwin. So much more. Have you heard from Hazel? Hazel. Let's see. Deliverance. It's not working, and we have very little health. You are on the other side of the planet, in a region inhabited by several clans of the Grog. You must locate a friendly tribe and attempt communication. Many of these Grogs were recently under Morgana's spell. During their exposure to Morgana, it is quite possible that they obtain information regarding her plans. Unfortunately, it is very difficult to hold a conversation with a Grog, even with the enhanced universal translator. There are several hungry creatures present in this territory, so gather as much ammo as you can carry. To add to your peril, it is now dangerously close to nightfall. Wandering around in the dark, ravenous eyes watching you through the trees, the bloodthirst of the jungle beasts aroused by your presence, not a favorable situation. Apologies for the malfunctioning shield recharger. I'm currently attempting to fix the problem, and hope to have it operational soon. Although your task to communicate with the Grogs is not going to be easy, I have located a clan in the north whose lifestyle indicates a friendlier disposition. They are more likely to converse with you than any others in this area. Reach their dwelling caves and locate the chieftain. By the time you get there, I should have the universal translator enhanced to support partial dialogue translation. Save. Oh, there's piranhas in there. I don't want to go in there. I wonder if there's a banana I can find that would give me a little bit more health. Yes. That was, unfortunate. I have a little bit less health than I did when I entered that room. But we got some Grogs here that are friendly-ish. More bananas. He has gone a little berserk there. Okay. Here's the guy we're supposed to talk to. Welcome to Zabak, Kobe. I am Dungra, chief of the many my people share this region with the members of both tribes have fallen into. Without cause, attacks have been made on tribes on Leeting and Zogtog. During the last half moon, a thin, pale visitor, a female of your species, entered our land. She called herself Morgana and spoke of the born of the underground cave. She gave many people of both tribes bad. While she was here, those that drank obeyed her commands. Several days ago, Morgana disappeared. Those that were under Morgana's spell came and began attacking villages of both tribes. So both tribes agreed that those that were sick must be saved. Unfortunately, one tribe member escaped and took refuge in the lair. Since that day, we fear that some infected the quick and powerful, and although they once fed on other creatures of the region, they have begun feasting on people. Give me to tell you more about Morgana's visit, but I must first ask your help. You are in the possession of skills, and that both can stop. Let us both follow this path to the lair and fight you must also seek out the blah 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 blah. Once you've cleared the lair. Yeah, why didn't you... Thanks for that. Never do that. If any aspiring game devs happen to watch this, never do that. Like, show it in real time. Like, you're just frustrating me. I think the caves are supposed to go to open up back where our time... Oh, no, it's over there. Okay, that's where we need to go. Come on out of the way. Is this operational? Nope. I'm gonna save my game, and I'm just gonna BRB. I'm not even gonna turn on my BRB screen. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Oh, he did give us a 2x shield charger, though, transported down. That's nice. Probably was supposed to trigger when we first spawned in, but it didn't. Name of the level is Unnatural Selection. Oh, jeez. That must be the grog that was alluded to in our conversation that went nutso. Oh, it's a darn puzzle. Hey, we made it. But I'm poisoned. Save the game. Your test is not yet complete. You must get the layer of raptors in this position. Mostly here, but Sotumba still lives. Let's see if that did it. Nope. Must have missed something. Oh, is there a... Oh, there's a turnoff over here. What's up? Okay. That was the bad guy. Don't know why that other Grog just started throwing rocks at me, but that's fine. The Slayer has been cleared and the renegade Grog has been slain. Sensors indicate that there are still a few beasts lurking on the outside. They did not take kindly to watching their lair being destroyed, and they appear to be fully aware of your deeds here. Proceed with caution. To make matters worse, night has fallen. I had hoped all this raptor chasing would have been settled before then, but it is too late now. You must venture out, return to Dunger's cave for information related to Morgana, and then return to the pod where you first arrived. Take heed, for both the raptors and dimorphodons have excellent night vision. Prepare for a gauntlet of razor-sharp teeth and claws. Raptors come home. And it's the night jungle level. Oh, that's closing. It's a... Can't get out, can't get back to the pod that way. Nothing in here. Let's oh, this is not good. Banana. Ouch. Okay. I'll need to go kill that guy again. But I think we can just run past everything. Alright. Okay, no reason to head back to the pod on foot, because it's just going to get caught in a landslide. So we'll go towards the... Our friend! And the demise of the most infected raptors exposed. He brought us from as far as the Great Raptor Hunter. That's what we're known as. Let me tell you more of Morgana's visit. As I mentioned earlier, she used the power to save people. Too many hired people mining, catalysts of time, many moons, dug in the core in their anger, left without caring. Spoken in most of the time with it. She received a visitor that appeared out of nowhere. Male wearing shiny gold. Morgana seemed to call the creature Mordred. Morgana spoke the same thing, the gold one disappeared. I asked, is Morgana the shiny gold creature? Son. Is there anything she spoke of a hunter using some contraption called a time pod to follow her through time? How one day he would rule over all the worlds. She said that she used a magical charm to enchant his gold armor so that no earthly force could penetrate it. She also said she was leaving our world to return to a great castle. She had many of these crystals already collected from other regions. She mentioned that crystals possess power beyond the power of the sun. Something very evil. All the information I have for you. Well, let's look around. Lava. Well, now we have to go back to the time pod on foot. lots of eggs, but I don't really need any more rocks. So I guess we stand in this. Oh. We'll save, and Morgana's power must already be increasing to have brought Mordred through time. I will soon send you to the time of Camelot, where you must stop Morgana and Mordred. I am concerned, however, that you will be at a disadvantage, as your modern weapons cannot penetrate Mordred's armor. You must find Excalibur before taking the battle to him. I received no reports from Kronos for quite some time, but it appears to be vacant now. Morgana's troopers have either been exterminated or have left. Prepare to be teleported back to Kronos for further training and to stock up on ammunition. It is important that you are prepared for the battles ahead. Morgana's knights and sorcerers will use powerful magic and physical might in an all-out war to stop you. No time for coffee. Incoming message from Merlin. The sensors have been deceived. You must get off this ship immediately. Blast! Although more of the weapons cache is now available, there is no time to retrieve it. Morgana's assault troopers have overtaken Kronos, and I detect Morgana's force shields throughout the ship. The observatory has been completely destroyed. Transporter upgrades appear to be complete. Blast! All but one of the transporter pods are being used by Morgana for incoming troops. A single pad has been left for outgoing transportation. You must get to that transporter pad now. Sensors indicate that it's located in transporter room B. You can come back afterwards and clean up Kronos, but for now we must track down Morgana. It is unfortunate that you do not have time to prepare before being sent to the Camelot. There are far too many troopers aboard the ship to confront with your limited ammo supply. Blast. No time for rest, no time for training, and no time for collecting ammunition. You're going to the castle of Davenport, where I learned many of my sorcery skills. I must refresh my memory of the Sorcerer's Way, but it is uncertain what condition the castle will be upon your arrival. Yeah, you basically have to sprint to the exit. Like that. Anyway. The night, the forest, the wind, how long it has been, and to feel the wind in the trees, but not to. The memories, it is always the memories which bring us back. Carved in stone is the time of Arthur, and here this... You know what? I'm not gonna read it now. Just, we're in Camelot. We're in, like, we're in the next section of the, game, so... And that's where I'm gonna leave it off. I'm gonna save the game. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will probably pick this up. I have a tooth extraction, Tuesday afternoon, so... I will plan and try on picking it up on Tuesday. And until then, have a good one.